Okay, so I want to make a unique perspective of my tree video. So everybody knows what Prickly looks like. Here he is in all of his beautiful green, leafy, thorny glory. So first I'll come over here and I'll show you guys his silk pod that is still hanging from his branch. It is now turning brown because the silk pod is getting ready to die, and it will then release its silk and seeds. So, oh, there it is. So if you look right about there, you'll see the silk pod starting to die away. And then when that dies, it'll peel back and open it, and then you'll have the cotton and the seeds hanging, and it'll look like there's a cloud floating in my tree branch. So there is his long, tall trunk. Here are his leaves, and if you make your way down his trunk, you will see his glorious, menacing, but yet beautiful looking thorns. And this is what the silk flash tree is most known for, are these massively awesome thorns. And if you go down the trunk to about right here to the bottom, you will see the thorns are much bigger than when you look up higher on the trunk. So up here you have little thorns, and down here you have big thorns. And probably one of Prickly's biggest thorns are the cluster of thorns that are right about here on his trunk. So this one right here, for instance, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. So that means there were at one point 13 separate thorns that just fused together into one massive thing. And here's another example of a bunch of thorns that has multiple points. And look at just how long, how far out they protrude from the trunk. So I'll put my finger carefully here so you can see this thorn is the length of half of my pointer finger. This guy is the length, the whole length of my finger. I mean, look at that. That's one thorn. And look at how long it is. Some of the thorns grow kind of funky, so this one's growing downward. And these were actually the thorns that were one of the first set of thorns that grew when my tree was little. As you can tell, the sun has stained them quite a bit, so they turn gray. The younger, healthier thorns are these nice, lush brown ones, and these are the ones that are great for jewelry because they're such a pretty brown. You wouldn't want one of these because they're dry and old and brittle. You want one of these nice brown ones here that are more healthier. And this is also the side of the trunk that the sun doesn't hit. See how green it is? And then if you make your way around to this side of the trunk, why is it blurry? Oh, there we go. This trunk is more yellow. And all those gray things are thorns. Now these little ones up here are great for making earrings with, because they're little bitty. So yeah, that is an interesting and unique perspective of my tree.